Evo 2025, who's excited to be here? Alright, nobody, except that guy. B-Bats, I love your energy. Let's take a look at our top 8. Holy balls, this tournament is stacked. We got world champions and winners with Cake Assault, the GOAT of Rivals 1, Spargo, a former world champion of Smash Ultimate, Plup, a top 10 melee player for the last 10 years, and Sandstorm, the GOAT of Brawlhalla, and a Geometry Dash legend. In losers, we have the best fleet in the world, B-Bats, the second best player in the world, Marlin, Fullstream, a Rivals 1 legend, and Stango, a top 5 Rivals 2 player. This is going to be exciting. Winners round 1, we have Cake vs Sandstorm, who skipped the Brawlhalla Summer Championship to be here, and as you can see, Cake gave him a very warm welcome into top 8. He didn't slow down in game 1, ending it with a combo that neither me nor the commentators have seen before. Listen to the stat line. Cake dropped 1 stock in the next 2 games. This is winners semis of Evo. And the dude dropped 1 stock in 2 games against the world's best Brawlhalla player? Unreal. This guy's crazy. On the other side of winners, we have Spargo versus Plup. Plup opts to go Olympia, which isn't his main for those of you guys wondering. Doesn't matter though, because he still 3-0s him. Although not with some weird game 1 shenanigans, of course. All 3 games were close, so let's see if Spargo can bring it back in losers. Stango and Fullstream battled it out in losers 8ths, with Fullstream going his main Edilus, and Stango opting for the bug. Even though Stango was operating with a heavy hitter, he could not take the first stock until he managed to do it with a dash attack. And I've never seen Craig kill with a dash attack, so that was interesting. Fast forward, and stop. Watch this part, it is crazy.
We're on to the final stock for both players.
And goes for my gosh,
oh, that's sick. That's so sick. We're still going. Oh, gets the what? He comboed off of the slide.
In game 2, Stango finds a sizable lead until Fullstream takes the final stock and steals the game away from his opponent. Stango decides to make the switch to Olympia. Does it work out?
If you did, there's just something about the way he just robbed it right
you
from
did
him.
get outplayed, but I don't know.
Happens so fast. It feels like a flashbang a lot of the time when you lose your stock against Edilus.
Yeah, it really does.
I don't know, guys. Everyone's telling me that this character is bad.
Could have traded stocks there, but opts not to, and I respect it, because why not? You have such a huge percent lead, you could probably get the stock without having to trade it.
I do want to point out, we did see the Olympia swap that we were expecting earlier.
Yes, it does, because after that 0 to death, he wins the rest of the games, completing the reverse 3-0. In the other side of losers, we have Marlin versus B-Bats. B-Bats has only won 1 of their 5 tournament bouts. Can he make the improbable happen? No. He gets swept by the second best player in the world, but I will mention that in his last game, he brought Marlin down to his last stock, something that he could not do in the previous 2. Staying in losers, we have Stango versus Spargo, and much like their names, this set was very close. Game 1's ending set the tone. Take a look.
Perfect percent to convert into a tipper here. Spargo, no!
Oh, that's going super deep. Should be able to get back though. The grab into the reverse bear. Oh my god,
mix is
all
crazy.
of the extra percent you're getting
you're
here
gone.
into the up special.
In game 2, Spargo committed an unfortunate error leading to a victory. Hold on, is that what the script says? Yeah, he managed to bring it back down 2 stocks for the game 2 victory. Before game 3, Stango iced out Spargo by bribing the officials and ended up winning that game. Spargo was warmed up again for game 4, taking it with this nice sequence.
Okay, rough spot here for Stango. Needs to make the comeback, but Spargo's looking like too strong of a beast to get past. Probably going to secure this edge guard. Let's see. No, gives up the ledge. Just says, you know what? I can get another conversion.
Yeah, let me get one more. Let me put one more on the board.
Yeah, next X strong will kill, so.
Yeah. This was for the
Doesn't need
fans.
it.
Normally, I would commentate the last game and hype it up, but this was just so good that I don't even need to hype it up. Just watch.
That's the second attack! Oh, is this going to be it? He rolls in! The panic roll's not punished! That's a chase!
Game 5, 3 sets in a row in order to make it.
To finish out top 6, we have Marlin versus Sandstorm. Sandstorm won the first 2 games until Marlin got the download, and it was lights out from there.
Fica de quatro, fica de quatro, fica de quatro.
Esse é o Fenec, é o brabo da putaria.
Queimo no queimo, 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 queimo
Esse é o DJ Alex, o magro de Monte.
Aqui na Mangueira é o bonde do peru sem freio. Fica de grupo DJ. Fica de grupo DJ.
Winners Finals. The world's best player versus the world's scariest player. Cake converted his recoveries to stocks very nicely in the first game, but it wasn't enough as Plup takes game 1. Game 2 sees Plup run away with it in the end, and let me just say, this guy's advantage state needs to be studied. How you do this against the world's best player is insane. Plup completes the 3-0 in game 3, marking the first time ever where I have seen Cake get 3-0'd by another player in top 8. Maybe Cake isn't the world's best player. In loser semis, we have Stango versus Marlin. Although Marlin is the consensus number 2 or even number 1, Stango beats him handily, boasting a 4-1 set count against his opponent. Who wins this game? Cake versus Stango in losers finals. Nobody goes 11-0 on Stango. Yeah, you heard that right. Cake Assault is 10-0 on Stango in tournament set count. Oh, good luck, Stango. Even after this amazing start by Cake Assault that I'm showing here, Stango does end up winning it, even though he started a stock down. In game 2, Stango wins with this ridiculous all-or-nothing edgeguard that brings him 1 win away from finally beating Cake Assault in bracket. In game 3, Cake gets a huge lead off of a ledge hog, but Stango did manage to bring it back, until he ends up SDing and Cake wins with a 2-stock victory. Is the momentum changing into Cake's favor? In game 4, Stango pulls out a ridiculous combo, but can't finish it off because of a phenomenal recovery by Cake Assault.
Aim is Cake.
Going up. Nice. Spike there would have been nice. Getting sent out further. Still really
again.
good.
Gets the smoke out. Oh, beautiful. Wow, I was not.
Stango's lead was almost erased here, but a tech ensures his survival. 1 edgeguard later, we are on even stocks. Cake finds momentum, and then...
Sego is the only one to be able to beat him and used it with Olympia. So, this isn't 10 in a row, but this is 10 sets in a row. Cake is bullying Stango right now. The clone is out to play.
Oh, and you know, on the side of Stango, 1 down tilt and you're there. Right, that's all you need, but maybe you won't get that chance. Trying to fight out a disadvantage. Cake Assault fighting with your life, heart on the line. Gets knocked
and
down.
that
The up
is
smash
it!
is gonna
That's
secure
going
it.
to take it! Stango gets the 1!
Plup versus Stango in grand finals. Will it be the player who hasn't lost a game all tournament? Which is crazy. Or will it be the player coming off of a 7-game losers run to make it to grand finals? In game 1, we see Plup spamming Fair as a recovery option and a crazy edgeguard to take game 1. He continues to show out for game 2 with crazy strings, using up tilts, down tilts, and baby dashes to his advantage. Further, he shows insane recovery potential by coming up for air from the freaking marinara trench instead of using his puddle. I didn't even know it was possible to come back from that deep. Speaking of doing impossible things, the character switch worked for Stango, and he took a game off of Plup. Plup lost his first game of the tournament. It's tied 1-1. Now the question becomes, can he win against his main? Game 3 shows Plup completely abusing Zetter's recovery, simply not allowing the line back onto the stage until a suicide edgeguard seals the win. Stango is now on his tournament game, and he makes the character switch back to Olympia. Does it work out? The game whittles down, hope fading from Stango's eyes until the end screen shows. Plup has won EVO. Congratulations to both Plup, Stango, and Marlon for some insane losers runs and, of course, winning EVO. I have some more tournament recaps on the channel that you should check out if you like this. And subscribe for more amazing content. Thank you guys for watching. Have a fantastic day. Bye.